fun to go down memory lane there because I saw an employee that used to work here, a friend, 25 years ago. And we were talking yesterday, and now we're going back about, and I was telling
people we used to cross paths with.
Yeah, and I was telling BB Shea, this is the kind of thing that I do. There was a guy that worked here only 6 weeks, very briefly, and he was in sales, which sales is a tough game. You know, if you're doing sales,
regardless of what you're selling,
it's hard.
And it always has been.
Yes. I mean, people who do sales, I have real respect.
And not just in media. I mean, sales
totally,
in anything.
Totally. You got to...
Selling widgets, door to door.
Of course. People tell you no a lot. You get a lot of doors slammed in your face.
Yep.
And you keep coming back and, working on it. So I really have respect for that. And there was a guy here. His last name was not... It was similar to Front Row. So we called him Front Row. And so we developed a bit of a friendship while he was here. In a month to 6 weeks.
He was a big fan of our show.
He was. And he was up in sales. And he came to me one day and he said, I love working here. I love being part of the building and I love all the employees, but I think I'm in the wrong department. Sales is really hard for me. I'd rather do something else, like be in promotions. That's where BB Shea works, promotions. And I said to him, speak your piece. Pour your heart out. Tell your superior.
Make yourself happy.
Make yourself happy. This is your life. You've got to... And he goes, do you really think so? Because I don't want to, he said, I don't want to appear like I'm not grateful for the opportunity. And, I want to really do my best. And I said, Front Row, you've got to be honest. You've got to put yourself out there. And he said, I'm going to do it. And I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, you're making the right decision. So he walked upstairs to our big sales manager, boss. And he went in there. I heard this later. He went in and he said just what he had told me. Like, I love working here. I love the people, but I think I'm in the wrong department.
Spilled his heart.
Spilled his heart. As I told him to do. His heart was on her desk. And she said, oh, you're not happy here? You're fired. So he came back downstairs. The last time I saw him, he was carrying a box that he was crying into.
Banker's box.
And from that point forward, no one has ever come to me for any kind of advice at all. I said, put it out there. Don't worry about it. I mean, many times. Then one guy got in trouble here. He came to me. I had a live broadcast about an hour away. And I was getting ready to leave for it. And he had been here a while. And he came in and he said, I think I really screwed up on the air. I said this or something. I was like, I think it's okay. And he said, no, I really did it. I said,
boss wants to see me.
He said, boss wants to see me. I said, pour your heart out.
Speak your truth.
I said, speak your truth. Be your truth. And that'll set you free. You'll be here. I said, don't worry. And he goes, but our boss is really mad. I said, our boss has your back.
I know our boss.
Great. I said, I know our boss. Our boss has your back. 15 minutes later, I'm at the event now that we're
Cell phone
hosting.
store?
Cell phone store. Cell phone store.
I remember the day.
The promotions assistant gets a call. He goes, they just fired so-and-so.
He was crying into his belongings in a box as he walked out the door.
And the assistant there with me said, apparently somebody set him up, said he was going to be okay. And they fired him. I was like, oh, man. Whew, never saw that coming. Thank God it was on a Friday. I was back, and for the weekend, I didn't have to deal with it anymore. My God. And so no one ever comes to me for any kind of advice.
Take a lesson, BB Shea.
Yeah, don't.
You're still developing your career.
Don't ask me because you'll be your head will be on a chopping block if you come to me. I have a quick email, too, from a P1. She heard me talking yesterday again about my painful rectal itch.
Is she flaring up, Kels?
I wouldn't say flaring, but I wouldn't say... I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same. You know what?
Maintained.
Just maintained. I went into the store to buy something that someone recommended, but it wasn't there, so I wound up... I was in that aisle anyway.
Is this the Camfo stuff?
Yes, but it wasn't there. Campho-Phenique. But they didn't have it at CVS, but they did have that Blue Star ointment. I was like, all right.
It's two different things now.
It is totally. But I thought, I'm here.
Yeah.
It was like $6. I was like, hey, why not?
Yeah.
So I smeared that on there for a couple of nights. Very, very painful. A lot of burn out of that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's for ringworm.
Is there a smell?
Yeah.
And tetter.
A little bit of a smell. Yeah. And it wasn't the greatest smell in the world. And it's for tetter and psoriasis. And it didn't work. I had it smeared on and it didn't work. And the truth is, I think Epsom salt might be the cure, but I never have the time to sit in the bath.
You got to make time, son.
You're right.
Put a TV in there.
You're right.
That's what you need.
I need a TV in there to sit in my soaking tub.
Next to the toaster.
No, yeah, sit in the soaking tub. This is a great email. Now, you know how we've said in the past, Chris Demm has the theory, Biggie had this theory too, that people just send me advice hoping that I'll
take it and do it.
Like put soy sauce on my butt, and Worcestershire sauce, all that kind of stuff. See if you think this is legit or not. All right, a P1 says, I'm writing you regarding your problems with PRI. I heard you mention it again yesterday. I've sat silent and listened to this now for over a year. I'm convinced you have parasitic worms. And he goes, okay, parasitic worms. Others have sort of suggested, remember somebody said put tape on my bottom. So
yes, that's right.
At night they crawl out and they're stuck to the tape.
Yeah, I don't know. Because they know the sun has gone down.
Emailer says, I'm convinced you have parasitic worms, and you can trust me. I'm originally from Oregon. Literally the email. I'm originally from Oregon.
Is that a mascot at one of the colleges up there?
I don't know. He says, I have an anti-parasitic worm product with an amazing blend of herbs that will absolutely work. But there's a process you have to go through to make sure you do have parasitic worms. Okay, and this is the process.
Move to Oregon.
Okay, first, this is the email. First, eat 2 cloves of raw garlic. Then, when you have your next bowel movement, do not put the toilet paper you use into the toilet. Put it aside. Then go to your phone, get your glasses. You're going to want to record this process. Gently talk to the excrement on the toilet paper.
Talk to it?
Yes. Cough a few times. The sound of your voice will make the worms active and move. Once the excrement moves on the toilet paper, call me immediately. He's left his number. I'll guide you through
Local
the rest
area
of it. Local area code. I'll guide you through the rest of the process of a parasite cleanse. Your doctors won't know about this. Don't waste your time with them. They get paid to keep you on the hamster wheel of getting different medication. I will help you, and you will see the results. I gain nothing. I simply want to help a fellow human being. But you must go through the process. Now, is he winding me up to sit
Or
there?
has he got the secret?
Or does he have the secret?
I think he wants you to call him so he can laugh in your ear while you're
right.
sitting there saying,
I'm worried about that.
I'm talking to my poop.
I'm worried about that. He says to talk gently to
the
it.
poopy paper.
To your wipage.
They'll start, and they'll start coming out.
We're here.
Your days are numbered, buttworms.
It's like I'm a snake charmer, with
Yeah.
How many
Yes.
times do you have to do this? Or do they all just come out when you talk to him?
multiple. He says as
You have
soon
to
as
call him every time?
immediately, and he gave his phone number, and he said, "Call me immediately." That's when we'll start the cleanse. That's when we'll start the process. So
So you think the garlic gets them to fall out?
I guess so. Garlic makes them fall out, and my voice makes them move. Otherwise, they're hiding, on the toilet paper.
It's like a vampire. The garlic makes him leave.
Yeah.
Exactly. The garlic gets
Runs
them
their
out.
souls out.
But not all.
Runs your soul out.
Not all. I'm intrigued, but I'm wondering if he's winding me up. It's a possibility that he's just trying to draw me into that. I'm going to look into it. That's the next cure on the paper.
A worm exorcism.
A worm exorcism.
Now we know that weed is legal in Oregon, but this sounds next level
Boy, it does.
hallucinogenic
This
stuff.
is unbelievable, but I appreciate everybody's effort to try to help me with this.
Is this an emailer you've heard from before?
No. He said, I'm only doing this because I want to help you, and it was just a one-time thing. In fact, I looked in all my old deleted. I've never had an email from him before. So he and I are now in negotiation to do this, as you call it, worm exorcism.
Yeah.
I'm afraid my wife's going to catch me sitting on the toilet talking to a piece of toilet paper.
Who are you talking to in there, dear?
I'm talking to the Continental. The Charmin.
Gently coaxing. Come on.
What's that smell? He's making garlic.
You're supposed to record this, right?
Yeah, with my phone.
See, we got to put it up on the internet.
He
now.
said you're going to want to record this process.
Yeah.
There's a woman, speaking of recording something, there is a woman who's going viral today because she is deathly afraid of ticks. I guess it's tick season, Dave, right? You know about this.
Well, I mean, ticks go all the way
All the
through the
time.
heat.
But people get outside more, and
Now's the
hike
time,
more,
right.
and whatever.
So a woman who's deathly afraid of ticks feels like she has one on the inside of her buttock. Okay,
Inside?
yes, like the worst possible place.
In the crevice.
In the crevice.
All right.
But she's not sure, so she has her friend or maybe sister come over to take a look.
Okay.
Here's the exchange.
Thank God the phone was there.
Exactly. They recorded it and put it on TikTok.
I felt it. I'm scared to touch it. There's nothing there.
Yes, there is. I swear to God on my life, there's a tick on my ass. It's right there.
Oh my God, it's in your crack. Pull his butt cheek out again.
Just swear to God, it's in my vagina.
No, it's in your crack.
Okay, she spotted it. It's there.
It is a tick.
It is a tick. It is
In the butthole.
First, she didn't believe it. First you could tell she's nothing.
There's
there.
nothing there.
Then she's there. Oh my God, it's in your crack.
Did you say vagina?
No, just your
Somebody
butt.
said it.
The woman said, "Is it my vagina?" The other, no, it's not.
Pull your butt cheek out so I can get it.
I'm so scared.
This is so gross.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna have a panic attack. No shit. I might have a panic attack.
Oh my God, this is the most awful.
I don't care. Just get the motherfucker.
I should have warned you. This is very difficult to hear. Warning. This is graphic now. You know how the TV will say, "We warn you." These images are graphic. She has a tick in her crevice.
Pull it fast. Get it fast. Did you get it?
No.
Hurry. Sis, you gonna give me Lyme disease or something? Get the motherfucker.
I can't.
Did you get it?
Yes.
I went to Bubby's grave and they got all over me.
Oh my God, what an experience. She had them all over her, she says, when she went
More
outside.
than one?
She said they got all over me, but I mean, maybe she got them all off before.
She wiping her butt on the ground like a
What's-
dog.
Or maybe that's an expression that just got all over me.
Oh,
You know
I
what
see.
I don't know.
That's what, I bet you're right.
Because
I bet that's what she means.
multiple ticks is pretty rare.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Because you don't even know you have. It's not like they crawl on you. They're usually stuck to you.
Yeah, I mean, that reminds me, we haven't done that in ages, but when we were big kids, we'd play in the creek all day.
Oh, yeah.
And Mom would call us in, we'd have to do a tick check at night.
Check.
Get your head.
Yeah.
During the summer, my mother
Check
always
your scalp.
Mm-hmm.
Our dog always had them. She
ours
had
too.
multiple ones, and
Ours too.
they got big.
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know they had them because they were in their
Just
fur.
sit there drinking blood.
And they'd be there for who knows how many days.
So gross.
Yeah.
You take them off with
You
alcohol.
have to take it off with we took them off with a tweezer
tweezers. Yeah.
and put it in the sink,
Yeah.
set it on fire, and then flushed it.
Flush it. That is a creature we kill harder than any other creature.
Oh, yeah, man.
We
Rambo
double and
style.
triple kill.
He's right. Take it off, burn it, flush it. You
Yep.
have to. They'll come back.
Flamethrower.
They'll come back.